Helen's love for music had grown even stronger after her magical adventure with the harmony crystal. One day, as she was practicing for the school's upcoming music festival, she discovered an old piano in the music room. It had ornate carvings and looked ancient but charming. Intrigued, she decided to give it a try. Helen sat at the piano and began to play a simple melody she had practiced before. However, when she pressed the keys, she noticed that the piano was making unusual, unpredictable sounds. The notes were not as she expected, and the melody was a chaotic mix of highs, lows, and surprising pops. Her friends, Tom and Lily, entered the room and saw Helen struggling with the piano. They couldn't help but giggle at the unexpected performance. Tom, who had a good sense of humor, started to play a funny, exaggerated accompaniment on his guitar. Lily shook her tambourines in rhythm with the piano's odd sounds, adding to the comedic effect. Helen, initially frustrated, tried to play the correct notes, but the piano seemed to have a mind of its own. Each key she pressed produced a different sound than expected. The piano's white and black keys seemed to have switched places, creating a hilarious, jumbled cacophony. Seeing her friends laugh, Helen decided to join in on the fun. She began to press the keys randomly, creating a playful and silly tune. She wiggled her fingers and exaggerated her expressions, pretending to be surprised by the piano's antics. The room filled with laughter as Helen's performance became increasingly whimsical. Tom and Lily cheered her on, clapping and dancing to the ridiculous tune. Tom pretended to be an overly dramatic conductor, waving his guitar like a baton, while Lily made up a silly dance that matched the piano's offbeat rhythms. As the laughter grew, Helen noticed that the music room had become a lively hub of joy. Other students peeked in to see what was causing the commotion. They saw Helen and her friends having a blast and couldn't resist joining in. Soon, the entire room was filled with laughter, dancing, and even more amusing musical improvisation. The music teacher, Mrs. Green, came to check on the noise and found herself unable to resist the fun. She joined in by playing a set of bongo drums and added her own silly rhythms to the mix. The whole room was now a musical playground of humor and happiness. By the end of the day, Helen and her friends had turned a frustrating moment into a memorable and entertaining experience. Helen realized that sometimes, even when things don't go as planned, you can find joy and laughter in the unexpected. As the final notes of their improvised symphony faded away, Helen, Tom, and Lily took a bow, their faces beaming with delight. The music room had been transformed into a place of fun and camaraderie, reminding everyone that the best music comes from the heart and a good dose of laughter. And so, Helen's piano adventure became a cherished memory, teaching her and her friends that the true magic of music lies in the joy and creativity shared with others. Watch the next episode to know what happens next with Helen's music adventure in the classroom.